Well, hello everyone. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and you are watching the Derby City Classic 9-ball division. Kristina Tkach, the current world champion, female, #1 player in the world, and #1 ranked player on the WPBA. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond. You are watching the WPBA Billiards on YouTube. I want to say thank you to Digital Pool and to Diamond for approving us to syndicate these matches to everyone at home. It's going to be a great match. They did already start the match. We were on another table, so we had to pop over here. All right, she just had to accept the shot on the 6 and take the little bit more angle shot on the 7. Just a nice clean fluid stroke should get her 2 rails back out for the 8. Just really needs to stay still and follow through on the shot, pocket the ball. Beautiful. It may have fallen just a tad flat. So she's going to just stun it back out of there. Like that. Got good pace. Got good pace there. Great shot by Kristina. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Kristina 1-0 over David Johnson. I'm not very familiar with David, but I believe this is round 4 of the 9-ball division, so he's won a few rounds to get here. Kristina lost last night to Joshua Filler, 9-5. Nothing to shake her head about. I think I'd just keep on keeping on right back to the buyback booth. I think I'd be on my way. So at the Derby City Classic, we are breaking with the 9 on the spot. Cue ball must be in the break box. 2 has to be random. Cannot be in the bottom, like you see a lot with the 1 on the spot. Template rack, outsfill. You're going to see Kristina. She's going to cut this break and try to pinch the 1 into the side pocket. Basically drawing the cue to the left long rail and try to get back into the pack. That's how you shoot the 9 out of there, but she was successful. Making the 1 on the side. She can see the blue too. It's not exactly the most ideal starting shot, but she may be able to play this with a high ball and then come underneath the, I think that's the 4 ball to the right there, and back up table for the red 3. We're using aramith balls with the purple 4. All right, she went off the 4. She's got to watch the scratch. Woo! All right. Nice. She's way under the red 3 at this point, though. So I don't know if she'll opt to play a safety and just bank the 3 out of there, put it down table by the 4, or if she'll be offensive, being that the 4 is in the pocket. Look at that. Shane Van Boney wants to be on the WPBA page. Look at him making a guest appearance. All right, guys, so we are using cameras that are on a group, a syndicate group. It's a feed over the table. We're just remoting into it. So we do get sightings of players around at tables around the cameras. And she may have just nudged that just barely enough. She's gonna jump. She's gonna jump over the edge of this ball. I don't blame her. The 6 is close enough to the pocket. If she just pockets the 5, if she can, even if the cue ball just stops right there, it's, you know, it's acceptable. All right, thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up for me, and if you're not already a subscriber to WPBA Billiards, make sure you do that. That way we can all grow and continue to try to provide you with free content along the way. So a little bit of effort from your end justifies the whole lot of effort on our end, right? So thank you. Well, she made the 6. It's a good shot on the 5. Makes the 6. Comes up a little long on the 7. She's got to make a decision here. If she opts to back cut it, she's going to just roll it in. I don't know if she has to contend with the scratch. If she does, she's going to have to put a little draw on it. Wow, beautifully executed. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, that the ability to come back and try to fix the problem is what makes her a world champion. She's a current reigning world 10-ball female champion, women's champion. Back cutting this 8. Woo! And she clears the 9-ball, folks. How'd you hit it? All right, there you have it. Kristina Tkach, 2-0 over David Johnson. We do have 4 ladies from the WPBA representing us at the Derby City Classic. April Larson, the grinder. Pia Filler, the killer. Miss Angela Janik, the Croatian sensation. And this lady right here that you're watching, Kristina Tkach, the crystal. Pretty exciting to have all of them still in this event. Kristina had to rebuy last night. I think Pia and April are both still chugging with no losses at the moment. And Angela Janik just lost to Tom Ross, and it was heading to the buyback window. So still lots of action from these ladies, still a ways to go. A couple of them are guaranteed a few more rounds at the moment. A couple of them are fighting for their tournament life. Dry break there. I want to say that a lot of these matches have been a little tiny bit behind, and I truly believe it. Some of it is because of the 9 on the spot. So you're just seeing more dry breaks than usual. And so you're just seeing more innings to the table with that. You know, you're actually seeing push games, and so there makes a difference. I know I think April made a ball on the break one time in her match, the last match, and she won handily. So now Kristina, for the most part, she's done well on her break from everything I've watched of her so far in this event. Nice shot. Managed to stay away from that 5. No need to bump balls if it's not necessary. Everything already goes. All the finals, Spanner Austin in the chat, all the finals will be played on Sunday. If you're interested in purchasing that pay-per-view, you can go to digitalpool.com and go to the Derby City bracket, and there'll be a place there for you. And I think in the overview, there's the link. I might have it in the description of this video as well. If you purchase it, make sure you put in code LFR. Don't know if you'll get a discount any longer, but you may. I'm not sure if it's still active or not. She's really looking at, let's see, if she plays this forward, is she going to miss the 8? How's she going to get back into the 5? We'll see. She's looking at maybe coming under the 8. And, oh, she's playing in the side. I don't know how I didn't catch that. Probably because I'm tired and I've been going nonstop since 10 o'clock this morning on the stream. No breaks. Nice shot. Kristina really, really striking the ball beautifully. So she's just going to stop this. She could roll it a tiny bit forward, doesn't really have to. Yeah, she did, but she's perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, 3-1, or 3-0, Kristina Tkach over David Johnson. All right, everybody, if you could share this stream, we'd really appreciate that. Kristina does not have a buyback. I seen the question. She lost to Joshua Filler late last night, 9-5. So she had to buy back to continue on. She's playing really well, though. She honestly, I think the scoreline is she could have been even a little bit closer in that match against Josh. A few small things go more in her favor. All right, she makes one on the break. She's in the window of the 1. Doesn't really have a good offensive shot, so she'll probably play a safety. No sense in pushing when she can see the ball. She may try to thin the 1, clear the 3, if she can. Clear the 3, get back down table. She could also just play the containing safety. Bank the 1 out, use the 5-8 as blocker balls. But she's the whole length of the table here. So whatever she chooses to do. Kristina is a Predator-sponsored player. She's been with them quite a long time. Yeah, it leaked out on her. Oh. Oh. Yeah. And then it ends up in the pocket for David Johnson. This is really our first real look at Dave. But obviously he's won a few rounds, so he can play a little pool. Just gonna roll that 2 in, keeping it simple. I'm not sure if he can just roll this 3 in and hold the cue ball in the line of the 5, or if he's gonna have to come back across table. I don't know how fast the tables are. I don't really know anything about David's game to know what his stroke is also capable of. Now he's cutting this 5 really steep. Cue ball's going to travel. He may have to dig in and come 2 rails out of the corner just to slow down the cue ball. He's using a high ball. Well, this is dangerous. That's going to work out, but that's dangerous. The shots are going to keep getting tougher and tougher if you stay out of line. All right. Kristina Tkach coming back to the table. She's probably going to play short side shape. Just cut the 6 in, come in between the 9 and the 7. Oh, she didn't. She had less angle than I thought she did. I thought she had a lot more angle there. All right, this 9 able to extend her lead 4-0. Kristina Tkach over David Johnson. Take just a second, guys, to share this for Kristina. Kristina does make a ball on the break. She actually makes 2 right on top of each other. But she misses the one in the side. So if she's offensive, she'll bank the 1, but she's got a lot of traffic. So she could thin it, put it under the 9, bring the cue ball down to this short rail, or she can go the other way and put the cue ball down to that short rail. She's going offensive. Got some traffic. Whoa, ball. Oh, boy. All right, so she's got some more decisions to make here. They're not on a shot clock, so she can take her time. All right, guys, we got that taken care of. Sorry to keep you all waiting. A little back and forth action here. All right, so she catches the window between the 4 and 9, and this is going to stop real good. Oh, no. Just the edge of it. Brutal. Okay, well, a little back and forth action. Still. So she's coming 2 rails out of that top right or left corner. She's not sure about it. Okay, she makes a good hit. Doesn't really quite get a good roll out of it, but she does make a good hit. So he's got, David comes to the table. Gotta be careful. Looks like there must be people everywhere around them. They're just bundled up in there, aren't they? Nobody in that building is cold. There's so many people. Okay, just to the rail and back out. He'll accept the cut on the 4. He's got to get back around for the 6 in the same pocket, so he'll probably use some draw and drag it around, but he's got to really drag it around because I feel like he may need to catch the window. Can he just center ball it? Oh, the 8's right there. That's what I didn't enjoy. It's trying to catch that window right there between the 8 and 9. Absolutely. Kristina is the world #1 ranked woman, as well as a current and reigning world 10-ball champion, and also the #1 ranked WPBA player on the professional tour as well. She is all around the female to beat at the moment. Everybody, please take just a second to hit the thumbs up button for me. We like to, we've got a little over 100 people watching at the moment. I'm sure there'll be more as we go. And I only have 25 likes, so. All right, great shot. Extending her lead here. 5-0 over David Johnson. So this has been some of the events that have gone on throughout the week here at the Derby City Classic at Caesars Southern Indiana. They started with the Banks on Friday the 17th and moved their way into one pocket starting on Sunday the 19th. And then they started the 9-ball Wednesday 22nd. They're going to play the finals. Are they back at the table? Okay. They're going to play the finals on Sunday. If you want to purchase that, you can go ahead and go to digitalpool.com. If you have a digital pool account, you may be able to find your subscriptions there. But I did have it posted in the link. I'm not sure if it's still there. I used the old description from the last video, so I think it's still in there. Oh, well, James Monday, thanks for tuning in. James, yes, you can go check out her WPA ranking as well as her WPBA ranking. And she is the current world 10-ball champion. I'm not saying Fargo rank, or I think there may be others that are higher in Fargo, but in all the ranking systems is where I was going with that. All right, so, but she is the #1 WPBA ranked player, and that's super important. We are the longest standing professional women's tour on the planet. So that says a lot all by itself for Kristina. Here we go. You know, she's real close to the end rail, to the bottom short rail. And the 4 is going to be her next shot. She could play this with a high ball and just try to go one rail back out, try to get in between the 7 and the 8 there, just to be in the window. It's a nice stroke shot here. Oh, she hits it so well. All right, cue ball's got to travel. Oh my goodness. All right, snaps, folks. She hit that real good. Two nice positional shots in a row there by Kristina. She may be able to just roll this ball in. I don't think she has to do anything fancy to it. She can go all the way to the end rail if she wants, but she doesn't have to. She's doing it. Well, that'll give her some angle to ensure that she doesn't decelerate on the shot. Alright, nice simple draw stroke. Up for the 9. Hi, James Mondi. So I don't know exactly how many women, but I know that 4 of the WPBA ladies did enter this event. There are 501 players. There were quite a few I saw on the list. I know there was a young lady named Kelly Hotchkiss that is from my part of the country that did play in the event as well. I wasn't able to follow to know exactly how well she did. I know in the one pocket in the Banks division, a good friend of mine, Jennifer Swenson, played in that. But as far as the 9 ball, Kristina Tkach, Pia Filler, Angela Janik, and April Larson are the 4 ladies from the WPBA, and they're all still in the event. So it just goes to show we're very well represented at the Derby City. And these ladies are having a great time. They're playing some great pool. It's nice to be able to catch some of their matches. Looks like Shane Van Boning and Tyler Steyer must be playing each other. They both keep making appearances on our stream. All right, so dry break there. Maybe I jinxed her a little bit. Yeah, Mike, Angela plays. She plays in this event every year. Last year she got to round 6. Made a little bit of money. I think it was round 6. Might have been 7. Did really well. Had some great matches. She got to play David Alcady. That made her so happy. I don't think she won, but she had a good time. All right, so we're going to see a little bit more from David Johnson here. He is in the negatories. He's still at the moment not able to put anything together. The race to 9. And Kristina's currently up 6-0, so it would be a 9-3 race from here if David wants to win. 9-2 technically, because he'd have to hold her to 2 games. Wow. Wow. What a great cut on that 2 ball. Unfortunately, I can't tell if she can see the 3, but she's not really looking very uncomfortable about it. Maybe she's just going to have to be really mindful. If not, she'll probably just cross it and bring the cue ball back down table. Like that. Wow, shush. Good shot. I did catch that on the replay. We're going to let Kristina take care of this rack. See how she does going through it. Maybe we'll pop it up while they're racking the balls. All right, so she'll probably go forward 1 rail. Just come back under the 6. Shoot it in the side pocket. Great shot by Kristina. Left herself a good angle just to slide over for the 8. She can go for it if she wants. Kristina's not afraid to move that ball 2 rails out, but she could definitely just slide it over with a little draw also. All right, a little too much pace. She may be queuing just a tad awkwardly over the 9, but I think she'll just be more mindful and take her time, make sure she makes the ball. Draw, making the 9 in the right-hand side pocket to extend her lead over David Johnson here at the Derby City Classic 9-ball division. All right, let's check that replay out. Like that. Wow, shush. A little kiss never hurts anybody, does it? She's playing so well. She really played well against Joshua Filler. She just didn't get fortunate. You got to get, in order to win matches and win tournaments, especially 9-ball, you have to be playing well and you have to get a little fortunate. So when you're not getting those, you know, those things, you're not going to do well. So you have to have both, a combination of both. Kristina's putting on a nice little clinic here. Lost the cue ball. Tkach was playing Joshua Filler, not Pia. I seen someone in the chat. Tkach against Filler. Who was Margarito rooting for? All of them, right? All the girls. Those 3, they're definitely power couples. All of them. And they're all top players on the WPBA. Imagine that. Oh, nice try. Oh, the 9 falls funny there. You got to be real good at getting on the 9. Thanks. Don't laugh at my sound effects. They're fun, aren't they? Tyler's blocking my view. I don't think she got it under the 3. David's going to have a shot on this 1 ball. Look at that cue ball still spinning. Alright, so Kristina's probably just going to bank this to the rail, leave the cue stuck to the 7. She could maybe even bank it and put it by the 9 ball. Yeah, I don't always suggest that because if someone kicks, you know, you never know if they're going to get fortunate or not. She's going to go ahead and just do the right thing. Put it down, table, cause separation, force them to either kick or go to the air. She got the ball in hand. Oh, she misses it. She wanted to just lightly bump into those balls and cause separation. Especially because I do think that's the 8. Now, if the 5 goes past the 8 in the bottom left-hand corner, I don't think it's as big a deal because the 4 is down there. So the 4 leads to the 5. Oh. All right, so she's getting close to her work. That's good stuff. Well, she got him moving. She's just waiting for people around her, I do believe. She's gonna probably just go ahead and cut this 4 in. She may have to play it with like a high left and catch the line. I mean, it's gonna spin in between the 6-5. Unless she can, you know, 2-rail it over and shoot the 5 in the same pocket. Yeah, just back and forth. Good shot by Kristina. I like it. Oh boy, this girl's playing real good, isn't she? Hi, James Mundy. I don't know who Jasmine Raywood even is. It's a little bit funny. I think she's got enough to catch the point and not scratch. She can just use center ball. Oh, that's such a tough shot when it's that close to the point. All right, so she gets away with it, ladies and gentlemen. She is on the hill. I think Jasmine Waywood is like a swimmer. Raywood. I think she's a swimmer. Did you put pool in there? Maybe try billiards or something like that when you Googled. All right. Kristina Tkach on the hill, ladies and gentlemen. This is a race to 9. Leaving a goose egg out there for David Johnson. I can't tell. I think she's only got a portion of this one. But she has made a ball on the break. Good control of the cue ball there. All right, got ball in hand here. Stretched out a little, but I think she's fine. Okay, she's gonna just pocket this 3. Now Kristina, she's playing well, so so she's gonna go ahead and just play this with a little stop. Sometimes Kristina will go forward with her cue ball when she's playing very, very well. And she is playing very well right now. I don't know if she's going to opt to roll this in the side pocket. She is. Good touch. Very funny. Beautiful shot by Kristina. I'm hoping she's got enough angle on the 7 to play with draw and come back across for the 8. Looks like she's fine. She's not hesitating at all. Beautiful stroke. All right, these 2 balls for Kristina to advance to round 5 here at the Derby City Classic. Yeah, Harley, maybe by Fargo rate. All right, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kristina Tkach is your winner in round 4. David Johnson, I'm not sure if David has his rebuy available, but if so, he'll be headed straight to the rebuy booth. If not, if not, this is the end of the road for Mr. Johnson. It was nice having everybody. We appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. Make sure if you're not already a subscriber to the WPBA Billiards on YouTube that you do that. I would suggest you do that immediately. How gracious of our world number 1. She taking pictures with her opponents almost every time I've streamed her, I've seen this happen, even before the match starts. So, I think they find themselves fortunate they get to play someone of Kristina's caliber. So, kudos to everyone for sticking around and watching the match, and good job to Kristina Tkach. Don't forget, we're going to be at Iron City Billiards starting Friday, the 31st, streaming. We'll be there on the 26th. So thanks, everybody. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and you're watching WPBA Billiards on YouTube.
I love WPBA because it's like a big family and we feel so warm.
The sisterhood amongst the women. One of the greatest gifts I've ever gotten out of pool were the friendships that I've built from them.
What I like most about the WPBA is their continued support for women's pool.
I love the camaraderie and the competitiveness of the WPBA players.
WPBA gives us a chance, a stage to compete and show our passion.
WPBA always supports us in that every tournament we go to, they will always take care of us.
What I love about the WPBA are all the fierce competitors out there.
The competitiveness.
I love the equipment at the WPBA.
I like the most about WPBA that they keep continuing to support women's sport throughout so many years.
What I love about the WPBA are the fans.
What I love most about the WPBA is that we're all kind of like one big family.
I love that the WPBA brings great competition from around the world.
The WPBA has been a huge part of the growth of women's pool, and I love them for that.
Hi, everybody. Let me see. I put the booth cam on. We're going to reactivate that just because it's been sitting stagnant for a while. We are going to check out what's going on. I may need to take a quick dinner break. Let me see what's going on in the brackets, folks. We'll see what else is happening tonight. Alright, so the next round matches are going to be the 5:30 round. To complete round 4. So I think we're going to be taking a break. Go down here, check the 5:30 round just to be sure what's going on in round 5. All right, we got some 5:30 rounds going on. Let me see. Yeah, guys, I think we're going to shut down for the 5:30 round. I'm not sure what the next round will be after that. My guess is 7 o'clock. I may... let me check with the powers that be. We've got about 25 minutes before this will start. I may try to get the Pia Filler Robert Marino match up. But... I may also take my dinner break at that point. So let me check with everybody and see what's going on. I am going to shut down the stream and reboot. So make sure you are a subscriber and that you have hit the little bell notification to let you know when we go live. At the moment, though, our next match would be 5:30 with Pia Filler if I can figure out what I'm going to do about eating. I have to take a dinner break. So we may have to wait until the next rounds to see what's going on. Let me check with the powers that be. Everybody, this is Lonnie Fox Raymond. Thanks for tuning in. You are watching WPBA Billiards on YouTube. The Derby City Classic presented by Digital Pool, Diamond, Aramis, Simonis, Master Billiard Chalk, AccuStats Video Production, and of course, big shout out to Caesars Casino and Resort in Southern Indiana. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back shortly.